More coffee now, bitch. And make it snappy. Give me an alligator sandwich and make it snappy. Thank you, sir. It's about time.
Here you go, Masa.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Maybe you could translate the lyrics, the Swedish lyrics, to our English-speaking viewers.
Oh, it's easy. Around the corner. There you go. Any more?
Heaven around the corner.
Heaven around the corner. That's right.
Okay, can you sum up on your experiences today with 4 pairs of speakers? Can we do that in the future?
Gonna try.
Make listening sessions that cover so much ground?
Yeah, I think it's been very good. You can't help but compare one set to a next set. It's difficult to be absolute because you are affected by the ones you've heard and you want to go backwards and forwards. But it makes for a very even playing field, I feel, that in this room, in this position, playing repeatable pieces of music, then we were able to compare one set to the next set and then decide absolutely, okay, if it was my money, what would I go out and buy? And that's kind of, for me, not the ultimate goal, but would you be prepared to put your money for these set of speakers, considering what you get for them? And that's an important factor for everybody. Eventually, it comes down to how much money you've got in your pocket, what you're prepared to devote for it. Most people have the money to buy these things, but they have other things they have to use their money on. So it's a priority question. So would I invest in this set of speaker compared to the others? So I think it's a very good platform for comparing several sets of speakers.
Yeah, I mean, if you were looking for a decently sized pair of good hi-fi speakers that would not break the bank for your living room at home, would you consider something like the Source Points?
Yep,
think?
definitely. They'd be at the top of my list at the moment, without doubt, out of the 4 that we've chosen. So the Mofets, MoFis for sound and listening pleasure and at the price. The Dalis for good enjoyment, convenience of the Wi-Fi connectability or wireless connectability. The Burkhards for their competence, but probably a little bit flat in the listening experience. And the Klipsch for impressiveness at the price point.
Yeah.
They would be good as my first set of speakers that you get very well, get a lot of money's worth out of them.
You
for that.
get low end, you get a lot. They can play really loud, a lot of headroom.
Yeah. And still get a good delivery of well-balanced delivery for the most part.
Yeah.
So that would definitely serve you well for the first few years. That was your first set of speakers, far and above most other things on the market. And then maybe you could step up to a pair of Dalis or the MoFis.
I mean, the Klipsch seems like a really high value proposition.
Yeah.
In terms of sound for your money.
Oh yes.
Without just being a hard-on rocker or something like that. I think the mid-range neutrality is actually pretty excellent.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything annoying in the mid-range, weird crossover-y stuff or anything like that.
No, they've done a good job integrating the 2 drivers.
Yeah. And I think they voiced them a bit so they shouldn't be that open in the top end in order to play loud and be pretty friendly, even with hard tinny recordings, right?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
But they have that tendency to feel a bit pushed.
Yeah, that's right, and a little bit not as evenly balanced as the other ones.
No. Interesting that you picked up on the Dalis in the first run, where I just went like, I feel they're so interesting. But you actually picked out that that was all the flaws they had that made them interesting.
Yeah, that's right, which is very odd. It may, over time, prove to be a problematic thing.
Yeah,
if you start to hear some resonances and some unevenness, you think, there's a little bit too much on some pieces of music, but immediate appreciation of what they can is undeniable.
I actually loved the way your Simple Mind track sounded on them.
Tears for Fears.
Yeah, Tears for Sorry. Yeah, God.
That's fine.
It's like it
Yeah.
gets it got evened out in some way,
Yeah, yeah,
making it sound actually more like just music.
yeah. In cohesive element. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But by far the Mo-Fis are clear winner
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
With a grill on the front, and it's got a distinctive design. I like them. I mean, I've got the car outside. We put them in there. So
Yeah.
I don't wrap them. I'll take them home.
Please to help me with my rucksack.
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?